What's up, guys? So, got some good news. My daughter is getting induced today for her baby. So, today, tomorrow, tonight, she should be having her baby girl, which would make me a grandpa. And, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this with her. I can't go on base because of my background and my warrants to be there for her, but I get to be there mentally, emotionally, like I get to be a part of. And 7 months ago I would not have been capable of this whatsoever. What a blessing it is. It really is. I went and got her some cute little outfits for spring coming up, and I'm gonna get some diapers for them, and I just cannot wait to spoil this little girl and be the best grandpa I can be. I'm so proud of this young woman. She has been a complete joy in my life since the beginning. She was 3 years old when she came into my life, and this little hyperactive, annoying little girl. In my mind, I was 24, and I wasn't ready to be a father by any means. I remember when she first called me dad, I got mad. We were painting eggs, and I only knew her for a couple months. Not realizing that she didn't have a dad. She didn't have anybody. I guess I was the closest thing. And I remember snapping at her saying, "I'm not your dad," But then she grew on me and grew on me and grew on me. And you can't help but falling in love with kids, man. You really can't. They become a part of you. And when I married her mother and made those vows to her, I made those vows to my daughter, too, that I would never leave her. I would always be her daddy, no matter what. And me and her mom have been separated since 2017. A long time. And I never once even thought to split or to not be there or anything like that. Like, she's my daughter. Same as my son is my son. Blood or no blood. Doesn't make a difference. My hardest times I've went through, she's been right there, And I want to be there for her, and I'm able to be present today because I'm clean and sober today. Another thing I wanted to talk about was being an addict and an alcoholic. Man, I don't know if this is normal for just normal people, the anger thing. I'm not cured by any means. I have defects. I have faults. And, the situation the other night where I got really upset and almost turned violent, I made a big fucking deal about it. I couldn't get it off my mind. I was stewing about it. I was plotting my revenge. I was plotting what I was going to do to get back at this guy. And why? Because he disrespected me, I thought, right? See, my problems aren't my problem. My reaction to things is the problem. I saw him at a speaker meeting last night. He walked in. We made eye contact. I ignored him. And as he's walking the door, he says, "Dude, are you mad at me?" And I said, "Come here, man." We stepped away from the people. And I said, "Yeah, man, I'm pissed off at you, dude. I felt like you were poking at me and just antagonizing me, being condescending and just being a dick." And he said, he was like, "No, man, I was legitimately concerned on the TV thing and how you were going to navigate around the seventh tradition, or not seventh tradition, but one of the traditions, which is anonymity, right?" And I said, "Bro, I talked to my sponsor. I've talked to other people about it. And if how I've gotten into recovery and what I do to stay sober gets brought up, I'll simply just say a 12-step program, right? Because I'm no representative for AA or NA by any means. And we stay out of press, radio, and films. And I'll explain the reason why. So if I get on TV and I explain that I'm a part of Alcoholics Anonymous, right? And I'm a conservative Republican, For example, if I say that, so now AA could be turned away from by like Democrats or like liberals, or you know what I mean? They could think, oh shit, that's a place for conservative Republicans. It's best stay away. What if I get on TV and say I'm in AA, I'm in NA, and it saved my life, and my life is so much better? And a week later, I go and relapse, right? How does that make AA or NA look, right? What if I get on there and express all that, and I go out and commit a murder, or a rape, or get busted in some fraudulent scheme, or just not that I would do any of those things, but today, especially the rape, no. But what if, right? Now they have their impression of people in AA as being violent, etc. So we keep the name out of the media. I've spoken it in my channel a few times, but I also think it's equally as important to tell people how and where to go when you need to get help, right? And 12-step programs are not for everybody. It will work for everybody, but some people it's not their thing. And it will work for you 100% if you go in there with an open mind, an open heart, ready to listen, and ready to be 100% honest. That's the key, guys, is honesty, willingness, and open-mindedness. That's it. You do those three things, you walk into a room, and you're good. And you will change your life. Because, like I always say, drugs and alcohol are not my problem. They were my solution. So, working these steps, I've learned to identify my character defects. That's what I'm doing. That's the step I'm on now. Then I will ask God to remove these defects, right? Then I'll go through, make a list of everybody I've harmed and hurt. And that's going to take a long time. And then another step is to make amends to every one of those people, one by one by one. Intimately, like not just a text saying, hey brother, I'm sorry for what I did 6 years ago, but like I go to my sponsor and we figure out a game plan how to address these people with the certain offenses that I caused them, and then see what I could do to make up for it, right? Like, how can I make you whole? And so that's a big thing in recovery. And then the next steps is prayer, meditation, and the daily reprieve, and just carrying the message, right? And doing that, those 12 steps, you have what's called a spiritual awakening. And there's these promises that come with working the steps, right? And in the book it says before you are halfway through, you will experience these promises. And it's a fact. I see it with so many people. You just got to give it a shot. It don't cost any money. It's free. Give it a shot. It seems hokey. It seems weird. We all hold hands at the end of the meeting and pray and say a little prayer. But that's okay. Whatever. If you're as desperate as I was to have a better life and to get sober, you're willing to try anything, no matter how hokey it is, right? I mean, how hokey is it to fucking put a meth pipe up to your mouth and smoke that garbage, right? Or fentanyl. How hokey is it to gamble with your life every single day? There's things that I did when I was nodding off. I would nod off standing up. There was a time where I'm standing up and I must have nodded off, like doing dishes or whatever at the counter, and I wake up right before my face slams against the table. Boom! Bloody nose everywhere. My kid's like, what the fuck, Dad? He didn't say what the fuck, but there's times I do the whole falling off my chair, wake up mid-fall and just roll and break shit. It was horrible, embarrassing. I'd be in court, and I'm nodding off, and I got my lawyer saying, dude, wake up. Like, what is your deal? Driving my car, I would nod off driving my car with my kid in the car. He would be like, Dad, wake up. They got so bad, he would have to sit there and watch me drive. And I would, I'm just tired, son, worked hard, whatever, up too late. That's why when my car broke down and I had my motorcycle only, I was okay with that because I rarely nodded off on my motorcycle. Now, I have before. I've been at a red light on my motorcycle and nodded off and had the bike jump forward to let off the clutch and have dropped the bike. How stupid and embarrassing is that, right? But it's been done. So, I make a big problem out of something that ain't all that big. I made a big deal about the other night. It affected me. It really did. And I push up on people that push up on me. I need to learn to simmer down my reaction, pause when I'm agitated, pray about it, and address the situation in a calmer, more mature manner, right? That's what I need to start doing. I'm not perfect. I'm going to keep fucking up. I'm going to keep learning by trial and error. Unfortunately, that's what it takes, right? But hey, if you guys can all say a prayer for my daughter, please. Pray that the baby comes out healthy. Pray that my daughter's safe. Pray that everything goes smoothly, please. And I will keep you posted. And I will have pictures. As soon as I have pictures, I will show y'all. And other than that, yeah, I'm almost at 7 months sober, guys. On the 15th, I will have 7 months sober. 15th or 16th. Longest I've ever had. So, and also, I signed the release paperwork for the show. It's a done deal. Done deal. So, it's going to be a few months of a process, but it's going to happen. And I'm super stoked about it. I'm super grateful for the opportunity. And I love you guys. And if nobody today has told you they love you, I just did. So have a wonderful rest of your day.